Have you ever wondered how a piece of land, smaller than the state of Vermont, could hold such historical significance and instigate so much conflict? Welcome to the Enigma of Palestine, a region that, despite its modest size, has been the fulcrum of world history and politics. From the ancient Canaanites to the modern Israelis and Palestinians, this land has served as a stage for the rise and fall of empires, the birthplace of religions and the epicenter of enduring conflicts. The story of Palestine is woven with threads of cultural, religious, and geopolitical complexities. It's a tale that dates back to ancient times, marked by the footprints of the Romans, the Ottomans, the British, and many more. Each era, each empire, each religion has left its indelible mark on this land, shaping its identity and fueling its controversies. In recent times, the region has been under Israeli military occupation, its borders disputed, and its statehood a subject of international contention. Yet the spirit of Palestine remains undeterred, its tale still unfolding. Join us as we delve into the rich, complex, and often tumultuous history of Palestine. Rewind to the Bronze Age, a time when the region we now know as Palestine was a crossroads of civilizations. This is where our tale begins, in the cradle of history, where ancient cultures intersected and empires rose and fell. The land of Palestine, nestled in the eastern Mediterranean, was a corridor for trade, culture, and conquest. Its strategic location made it a bridge between continents, connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe. It was a geographical junction where people, goods, ideas, and religions flowed freely, shaping the region's rich and diverse history. In the Bronze Age, the area was a melting pot of civilizations, from the Canaanites, the original inhabitants, to the ancient Egyptians who extended their influence through trade and military expeditions. The land saw the rise of the powerful city-states such as Jerusalem and Jericho, which played a pivotal role in the region's political and economic landscapes. As we move forward to the Iron Age, the region experienced waves of invasions. The Israelites, Philistines, Assyrians, Babylonians, Persians, Greeks, and Romans each left their indelible mark on the land, shaping its culture, language, and society. Palestine, throughout its history, was more than just a piece of land to be conquered. It was a fertile terrain, blessed with natural resources. Its olive groves, vineyards, and wheat fields were the envy of ancient empires. Its position along the Mediterranean made it a vital link in the trade routes, connecting the ancient world from the Far East to the heart of Europe. But it wasn't just the land's material wealth that made it a prize among empires. Palestine was a spiritual crossroads, a sacred ground revered by the world's oldest monotheistic religions. The stories of prophets and kings, of miracles and revelations, were etched into the stones of its ancient cities and echoed in the whispers of its winds. Our journey through the sands of time brings us to the Roman period. The Romans, like the empires before them, recognized the region's strategic significance. It was under their rule that the name Palestine was first used, a name that would echo through the ages, a testament to the region's enduring allure. From the Egyptians to the Romans, Palestine's strategic location and fertile land made it a coveted prize among ancient empires. Through the lens of history, we see a land that has been a crossroads of civilizations, a stage where the drama of human history played out, and the curtain is far from closing on this fascinating tale. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, a time when Palestine became a religious epicenter for three of the world's major faiths. The Middle Ages marked an era when Palestine was more than just a land. It was a spiritual beacon for Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. These three faiths, diverse yet interconnected, have profound historical roots in the region, and their influence has shaped Palestine's narrative from then till now. Christianity, born in the heart of Palestine, has always considered the region sacred. The life and crucifixion of Jesus Christ in Jerusalem made the city an essential pilgrimage site for Christians worldwide. This religious significance led to the Crusades, a series of holy wars fought for control of the Holy Land. Meanwhile, Judaism traces its origins back to Abraham, who established the first covenant with God in ancient times. The Western Wall in Jerusalem, the last remnant of the Second Temple, is a testament to the Jewish historical connection to Palestine. This connection has played a crucial role in the Zionist movement's aspiration for a Jewish homeland. Islam too regards Palestine as a land of major religious significance. The Prophet Muhammad's night journey and ascension, as recounted in Islamic tradition, took place in Jerusalem. The Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest site, stands in this city, making it a focal point for Muslim devotion and sentiment. This convergence of faiths, while richly diverse, has not been without conflict. The religious significance of Palestine to these three faiths has led to competing claims and disputes over sacred sites, contributing to the region's historical and ongoing tensions. The interplay of faith and politics in this small piece of land has created a complex tapestry of culture, heritage, conflict, and coexistence. As the birthplace of three major religions, Palestine's history is intertwined with faith, making it a focal point of religious and political contention. Enter the 20th century, a time of unprecedented change and conflict for Palestine. As the century dawned, the land found itself at the crux of global politics. The Balfour Declaration of 1917, a letter from Britain's Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour, promised a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This promise, made during the throes of the First World War, was a seismic shift in the trajectory of Palestine's history. Then, in the aftermath of the Second World War, the United Nations proposed the partition of Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. This partition, enacted in 1947, ignited a series of conflicts that would come to be known as the Arab-Israeli Wars. Palestine, a land that had been home to diverse civilizations and faiths, was now a battleground of national identities. As the conflict persisted, the Palestine Liberation Organization, or PLO, emerged in 1964. The PLO sought to establish an independent Palestinian state, a goal that continues to fuel political struggles to this day. Amidst the turmoil, a glimmer of hope appeared in the form of the Oslo Accords in 1993. These agreements, brokered between Israel and the PLO, offered a framework for the resolution of the conflict. However, the path to peace remains fraught with challenges. The 20th century brought a new level of complexity to Palestine's history, with the partition and ensuing conflicts shaping its modern identity. Fast forward to today, where Palestine stands as a land in limbo, caught between conflict and peace. This region, steeped in history and religious significance, finds itself in a state of ongoing uncertainty. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to shape its landscape, both physically and metaphorically, presenting a complex tapestry of political and social challenges. The heart of the issue lies in the disputed borders, a contentious point that has fueled tensions for decades. Palestine's status as an independent entity is recognized by many nations, yet its sovereignty is still in question. The reality of military occupation since the late 60s further complicates the landscape, leading to a life of uncertainty for many Palestinians. The Palestine Liberation Organization, formed in 1964, has been at the forefront of the struggle for Palestinian statehood. The Oslo Accords of 1993 were a milestone, yet the path to peace remains fraught with difficulties. Despite these challenges, the quest for a Palestinian state continues unabated, reflecting the resilience and determination of the Palestinian people. The daily lives of Palestinians are deeply affected by these realities. Living amidst uncertainty, they navigate through challenges that range from restrictions on movement to economic hardships. Yet, despite these adversities, there's a spirit of resilience that permeates the air, a testament to their enduring hope for a better tomorrow. As we look to the future, the history of Palestine reminds us of the lasting impact of our past and the complexities of forging a peaceful path forward. As we reflect on the history of Palestine, we are reminded of the power of the past to shape the present and future. This land, a crossroads of civilizations, has been a stage where history unfolded in all its complexity. From ancient times through the medieval period into the modern era, Palestine's story has been marked by the interplay of diverse faiths, cultures, and empires. The 20th century further complicated the narrative, with partition and conflict adding new layers to the historical tapestry. Today, Palestine remains a land in limbo, its destiny intertwined with the lessons of its history. These lessons, however, are not just about understanding the past. They also offer us insights into the complexities of world politics, the dynamics of conflict and the potential for reconciliation. They remind us of the human capacity for both destruction and resilience, for division and unity. So, let's not stop here. Let's continue to explore, to question, to learn. Because the history of Palestine is not just about one region or one conflict. It's a complex tapestry that reflects our shared human journey. Whether you're a history buff or a casual learner, understanding the history of Palestine provides a unique lens through which to view the complexities of world history and politics.